Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Myrna. Today I'm going to be showing you the layout of my bullet journal for the fall semester. I did months August through December. This is my first time doing this, so I tried to be as creative as possible and try out different styles to see what's going to work for me. I did them all before the semester starts just because when I wait until the semester starts I usually don't have enough time. This bullet journal is from Michaels. It's just a gray one. It was on sale, so I got it. I wanted to start something simple since I'm going to be putting a lot of stuff into it. So this is an overview of my fall semester. I have my schedule on the left. I haven't filled it out yet just because my schedule is still not really put in place yet. And I have my finances, and I made a mistake over here where I did finances twice because I forgot that I did the first one. So this is something I know that it's a mistake and I'm okay with it. I'll just fix it when I do this again and for the future semesters. I like the right one more just because it's more organized, it looks better, and it gives a little bit more of an incentive. I also wrote a quote, or rather a Bible verse, to match up with my Bible studying, which has the numbers and the months, and I'm supposed to just write what I read every single day. So, starting with August, I did a Game of Thrones themed month. I started with a gratitude list and a goals column. I wrote August in a Game of Thrones themed font. I just got it from the title. And then all around it, I put quotes from the show. So I have on the left, I'm no ordinary woman, my dreams come true, which is a Daenerys quote. Under it, there's a Tyrone Lannister quote about books. And then I put like book shapes around it so that I can write down what books I read at that time. And then on the right, I did a monthly overview of August. I did it using weeks of the month, like week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. I also did it Monday through Friday because I did not want to include weekends because I do not need my planner for that. And then on the top, I did to do before winter comes. I like doing puns, and I did it again in the font as much as I could have. The next page, I decided to do a mood tracker. I drew a throne with every spike being a day of the month, and I drew a few swords around it. This is my first time trying this, so I hope it's gonna work. I don't know if I'm just gonna highlight the number or I'm gonna fill it all out. I haven't decided yet, but there is a key on the side, and I'm just gonna see how it works. On the next page, I did 4 boxes because I was supposed to be taking 4 classes, but then they got changed to 3 classes. So I only filled out 3 of the boxes with the class and then lecture W and S. W and S are going to stand for watch, notes, and summary. I want to make sure to do this for every single lecture so that I get into the habit of doing this. Since my classes are going to be online, I do not want to fall behind, and I don't want to get into thinking that watching it is going to be enough for the test. And I'm not going to need all of this for August because I am starting at the end of the month, so I'm not going to have that much to do, but I want to get into the habit of doing that. The fourth box, I wrote important dates for the things that I'm going to need to do on the weekends. Just because I had that box and I do need to do stuff for the weekends in August, like orientation and stuff like that. So the next month is September. This is my friends themed month. This page is not really how I wanted it to look at the beginning, but I messed it up, so I had to cover it up. I did September in the friends font with the colored dots in the middle, and I put it on craft paper with Winnie the Pooh paper stuck around it and a couple of friends stickers. So this month I made it a little bit more colorful since August was more of a black and gray theme. So I put the colors of the dots into the calendar on the other page, as well as the colors in the Winnie the Pooh paper and all of that. On the other side, I wrote, I wish I could, but I don't want to, which is a Phoebe quote, which goes pretty well with the to do list of the calendar page. I also did it Monday through Friday and 1 through 5, which it has 5 weeks and the 5 days of the week. I didn't do weekends again. I did a different orientation because I just thought that this looked a lot better and it was more pleasing to fill out and look at this way rather than the other way around. So the next page is really my favorite page of the whole bullet journal. It turned out great. I did a gratitude list in a Central Perk theme on the top, and then a goal list, which is hello, my goal is. I did a couple of quotes around the page. They don't know that we know they know, and how you doing. I did a mood tracker in the shape of the door, and I did not think it would turn out this great, but I really like the way it turned out. And again, the key is right next to it. I really like it a lot. On the next page, I did the 4 boxes again. There's a lot more colorful. I wrote, could I be any more busy at the top? And I wrote a few more of the friends words around Unagi, pivot, I know. And then I put the classes with lecture, watch, and notes and summary in each one of them again. I didn't put the boxes just because I wanted to know if it would look better with or without. And the fourth box, I left it empty to see what I will need it for, because I don't know if I'm gonna have a lot of weekend stuff to plan or if I'm gonna need it for something else. So I'm leaving it empty right now until I know what I would need it for next month. So October is my Arrowverse themed month. It is gonna be all the shows in Arrow. I wrote October in the Flash theme because it was so colorful. It was so much fun to draw. I drew the lightning bolt, and I used different colored highlighters for the streaks. It was mostly red, orange, and yellow. And then on the other side, I did the calendar again. It says my brain is the Ryan Gosling of intellect, which is the Cisco Ramon quote. I did Monday through Friday, 5 weeks, and then I did every single day with a different theme and color. So I did Monday, green Arrow. Tuesday, I did red Flash. Wednesday, I did Supergirl for blue. Thursday, I did DC Comics for gray. And Friday, I did Batgirl for black. And then at the bottom, I wrote next, I did goals and gratitude list again. I wrote gratitude list in a lightning bolt because I really liked the way it looked, and it was brought more color into the page. Goals, I did it more in the Arrow font, how they write Arrow. Tried my best. Star Labs, I used it for the mood tracker. Dividing the days was very hard for that one because I kept messing up, but it ended up looking really good, and the key is right next to it. I did my 4 boxes as usual with my 3 classes filled in: lecture, watch, notes, and summary. And I did it different cities for each one of them, so Star City, Central City, and National City. And then I did left that box empty again to see what I would need it for that month. And at the bottom, I wrote another quote from Arrowverse. Next month, I did a Brooklyn Nine-Nine theme. I did the font of Brooklyn Nine-Nine again for November. I did mess up in writing the 1 and the 1. They're really too far apart, but it's okay. I make mistakes, that's fine. But I really like actually how the way it turned out. It took a long time for me to be able to get the letters to be on the same line and all of that, just because this is my first time doing this. The other side I wrote Toit's Kid, which is a Jake coat and an Amy coat. So I really like the way it turned out again. I enjoyed doing this month. I did the calendar same way, weekly, Monday through Friday. And then at the bottom I wrote another quote, which is "Who's ready for some non-stop, totally scheduled fun," which is an Amy Santiago quote, which is a really good quote for the schedule. Next page, I wrote another quote on the top, which is "Cool, cool, 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 cool. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt," which is a Jake Peralta quote. It always makes me laugh when he does that, so I really liked writing that down. I did a mood tracker. It's a lot simpler just because I didn't have a lot of ideas on what to do with the mood tracker. I wanted it to look a little bit like a jail, but it didn't end up looking that way. And then the key is Jake is happy, Holt is neutral, Amy is stressed, Rosa's angry, and Boyle is sad. Just those are their normal personalities. I did goals and gratitude again. I really like them. Next page, I did the three boxes instead of four this time, just because I know that that's what I'm gonna need. And I wrote down lecture, watch, notes, summary, like normal. They really did turn out the looking good. I do hope that they end up fitting because the boxes do look a little bit more small than I wanted them to, but we'll see. And then another really funny quote is, "If you love someone, you remember what they look like," which is a Captain Holt quote. In this page, I left the rest of it blank just because I don't really know what I'm gonna put into it yet. But I do know that I wanted to do books, but I'm gonna see if I'm gonna have time for that, and I'm gonna include it, or if I'm just gonna change it to something completely different. So I left it blank just so I know. Next month is gonna be December. I did it in a Grey's Anatomy themed. This is the Grey's font of the title. I really like it, but I did mess up with the letters a little bit, which is okay. And then on the other side, I did an OR schedule. And I'm very happy with the way it turned out. I did a Monday through Friday, weeks 1 through 5. Again, I pointed out Christmas just because I'm happy about that. And I wrote on the bottom, "It's a beautiful day to get things done." It's all blue themed to match with the scrubs. On the next page, I did goals, and I really like that font. It looks like one letter is above the highlight and one letter is below the highlight. Then I did the gratitude on a post-it note, which is like very iconic. And then the mood, I did a scrub cap with a ferry boat on it. I'm not really an artist or anything, but I like the way it turned out, and I'm hoping when I fill it out it has a little bit more color, and that's the key. And then I did the three classes again, did choose me, pick me, love me, which I did mess up a little. And then on there I have lecture, watch, notes, and summary. I did it in 3 different colors, which is like the scrubs going from intern to attending. And then last thing I did is shut up, dance it out, which is a Christina quote, which I really love. And I put boxes in there to write down the songs that I really like. I think I'm going to use those for the whole term and not just for December. I also want to add, after December, more of a semester overview with the grades and things that I've learned through the semester and things that I want to work on for future semesters, just so that I can look at it and have a summary of everything. And also, I want to keep track of my grades that way. But I'm gonna do that after the term starts, just because I don't have my syllabi yet, so I don't really know what the grades are gonna be like or the grading scales or anything. So I'm just waiting a little bit for that. Thank you so much for watching my video. See you guys again